This is Knuckles, our CEO of Back.
Just want to thank the boys for coming here in one piece. Missed flights, but they're all here now.
Yeah.
Waiting on one more, but that's all right. We know where he is.
Very thankful.
So that is what I'm thankful for.
Met the boys first day, kind of spoke to them, different boys from all around the world, and yeah, got to know each person, their stories. Kind of being young myself, it's kind of pretty cool seeing like what rugby has to offer and the different pathways you can kind of go about it. So that was pretty cool, and then getting to know everyone's such good blokes, and yeah, just got along really well, which was great.
Why you like Dai Xiang Chou?
Like when I saw the team name a few weeks ago, I was like, surely, what the frick? This is a scrap. This is too good to be true. And then all the boys turned up. So thank you to our management team.
Pack's done a couple of tours. Now it used to be like a real big piss-up team, but just like social. But this is the first time they're having a crack giving it a go at the elite. Which is why we brought in all you boys to try make our debut at the elite level, A1.
We have one old head returning, Ume, and it's good for these young players up and coming to see the standards that these boys bring.
Ume 2 World Cups, so if you're young, it's a great opportunity just to learn from them and just get little tips and tricks. I mean, he is so class. So just, yeah, learning off those old heads that have been around the game so long and taking it back to clubland, I'd say.
With these ball carries, we've got to make game, and we've got to go forward first, no matter right to go wide.
So me and Tom used to play for a sevens team called Tribe. We've won the Las Vegas Sevens, I think it was around 7 years ago, and played on the circuits, played a load of internationals, tours.
Tom Connor, Warringah Rats. Grew up down the south coast in Berry. Played my junior footy down there before going to King's School up in Sydney. Played first 15 there, Aussie schools, before moving to Randwick. Played there for a couple of years before I really started to get involved with sevens and the touring scene. So I played a lot of invitational sevens over in Europe, in the UK, which was a lot of fun. And then eventually came back to Oz and was lucky enough to get picked up by the Aussie Sevens. So debuted in 2018, Sydney Sevens, which we won, which was a great thrill. Favourite rugby moment, that's a tough one. Winning the 2017 Shute Shield Grand Final for Rats is definitely up there. We had quite a tough year losing Lockie Ward on the rugby field earlier in the year, so to be able to get behind him and his family and win their first Shute Shield final for the club was something really special and something I'll never forget. Yeah, and then played there for a few years, Com Games, finished up there when COVID hit. Went to Russia, played professional sevens there, and came home and joined the real world, got a real job. So now just making the most of touring as long as the body holds up.
You know, they see the old heads, you know, they're professional in what they do, you know, their game plan, like their game prep.
But yeah, hopefully just this weekend, I just want everyone to have a lot of fun, do well on the field, and then Thursday night will be well off the field.
No, Lavinia's been real great. Like he's come into the team, you know, with sets of standards. As we said, we're creating a whole new slate for the Pack Barbers, and you know, there's things that we would never thought of that, you know, Lavinia's thought of, and he's brought into the system.
Two things that's how we're going to play. Everyone can be a halfback. We're not going to have a conventional halfback that's going to be on every ruck. Everyone's going to be a halfback. And then the second one, only one person in the ruck. I don't want any over-committing to the ruck. If we do it right, if we get a good hard carry, a good seal over, and the halfback there straight away, we can play on top of some of these teams. So that's how I want to play. So first thing, make the game line. Have to make the game line when we carry. Retain the ball. Second person coming in, seal straight away, halfback, passing out to our 5'8", and then build phases. If we build to like 3 or 4 phases, we'll break teams. We got, like I said, we got a lot of good footy players in this room, and Gerard.
My name is Jariah Moore, and I'm currently playing at Moorabbin Rams. Grew up in Hastings, Played for a local club in Hastings called HRS. Moved on to high school at Hastings Boys High School. Played first 15 for 2 years there. Fortunate to get selected for Injured Schools that year. And then progressed on to Bell Plenty Academy. Made 20s. Then I moved down to Hamilton with Waikato Mitre 10, Water Squad there. Then decided to go back home to Tauranga. And then fortunate to get one debut game that year. And then after that, decided to move to Australia. Fortunate to get like a small gig with the Brumbies. Spent a month in Canberra and then head over to Perth last year where I played at Cottesloe.
And yeah, we asked around about Jariah and had good references, and mate seemed like a good fit for the team.
We'll head down, have a stretch, and then we're on at 9 o'clock.
Probably the biggest thing that I'm always big on, and it's something so small that you can do but makes a big difference, is just being on time, like just being professional. If the call in the lobby is at 8 o'clock, if you have people rolling in at 8:01, 8:02, it sort of isn't professional. It sort of puts the day back a little. So if we're just waiting on people, and if people come 2 minutes late, whatever they're doing upstairs, they're putting it above the team. So if everyone's on time in the lobby at 8 o'clock and then we roll straight out, that's a sign of a good team that's focused on what they're trying to do.
Are you crazy?
Well, that's my job is I've got one boy from the UK, Theo. I've got 3 Aussie Sevens boys, so that's type of players that play in systems. Then I've got 4 boys from New Zealand. One's Fijian, so he's going to be playing free flow. Ume, who's class. So we've just got a whole bunch of different styles coming together. My job as the coach will be to try to gel them as best we can on and off the field. So just give a little structure just so everyone knows what their role is, but not try to overcoach, sort of let them play.
We'll run that, boys. So we'll just go even spread, 2 props on the edges, the 2 jumpers in the middle. Front jumper is A, second jumper is B, and A1 is forward, A2 is up, A3 is step back up here, all right? And then B1 forward, B2 up where he is, B3 step back in. That makes sense? Yeah.
And Gussie Fletcher, Angus Fletcher,
Lovely.
the workhorse, big country.
Big red.
As soon as we did the first line-out drills in the first training session, just the way he gets up, mate. Up, down, ball's gone, there.
Angus Fletcher and Kahurangi Rugby Club.
Angus Fletcher, he's a workhorse. Had good references on him when we brought him in, and yeah, a young back rower, young and hungry, so I was going to have him on board.
I live over in New Zealand. I was born and raised in Rangiora, just north of Christchurch. Did all my schooling there. Went to Rangiora High School, which probably isn't a big rugby school, but loved my time there. Moved into Christchurch for university. Played there for a bit, and then I've got my teaching degree, so done a bit of that here and there the last few years and really enjoy that. Made my way up to Nelson to be a part of the Tasman Macro squad. Got around the environment and absolutely loved it, and to don the jersey last year was awesome, and it was a big win against Auckland as well, which was always pleasing.
Fletcher on and debut for the Markhorn jersey 20.
A good moment for Angus Fletcher, Rangiora Boys High School, formerly the Sydenham Club in Christchurch, now tied to Kahurangi. Man, who actually at one stage had a tryout with the Warriors.
Probably my favourite rugby player is Ethan Blackadder. He's a Tassie lad as well. He can show what he does on the field. He's an absolute menace, but he's also a top man off the field, which I think is also important in a group. And yeah, so probably him, on and off the field, he's an absolute lad. So yeah, definitely him.
Have some time, drop back a little, and trust in our shape. Anything else from anyone else?
The basics right, we hold the ball, we'll fucking break teams down after 4 phases.
Yeah.
That's good. I think just on that, if we set early, it'll be a lot easier for us as well.
Yeah.
Instead of like we're kind of turning and getting the ball, as if we fucking set early, chat, my ball, bang, it'll give us a lot more time and freedom, kind of play on our terms. We don't have to play
down. Get there, let's trot.
If we can get our mentality just to be like we're actually here to win, I reckon that'll be good. But it's different mindset from a social team to do little things like be on time and eat properly, and even little things just like having uniforms so we look professional at training, and it goes a long way.
Follow! Session here.
We've got to know the game plan in the first one. This one, I just want us to get nice and familiar with it, eh? Gel as a team, and then we'll roll into it. Tole, that was the last one.
Oh, don't we do a different one?
So shut up.
Three boys, quick fire, mate. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ready? Set.
Justin Barrett from Pig Athletic Club Barbars. So I think it's great. I mean, it's basically been a goal. I mean, remember in the early days talking to Frenny, that we've always believed that we've got the contacts and the players to come to a tournament like this, play in it, equip ourselves well, have fun off the field, but basically kind of like step up that level. So yeah, it's brilliant. It's been absolutely amazing.
After the captain's run, they named the captains. Coach said that you put your name forward. You didn't get named. How's that?
I don't know if I put my name forward, but
Right, boys, before we start, I just want to announce our captain and vice captain. Our vice captain for the tournament tomorrow will be Angus. For the tournament will be Tom Connor. Oh.
Hey, who made pack a plural? Packs.